gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
Welcome back to Fernbus Coach Simulator. I'm Simulator Dirk, and we are on our way to Lyon in France. We started in Stuttgart. We went to Freiburg. Wasn't too bad. Had a horrible run Freiburg to Lyon, where we are now. 13 passengers on board. Everyone's checked in. We've just had our rest stop. So let's get back on board and let's get back on the road and let's get started. It's night time now. So we'll just wait for the engine to fire over. Alright, we'll just make sure that everything's set the way it should be set. Close the rear door, close the front door, they're both closed. Destination display on. We'll play our bus announcement for the new passengers.
Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Now, if I wasn't running 2 hours late and we were at the bus terminal, I would have played that and then departed. But considering we're running 2 hours late, well, we need to just keep moving, basically. You know, we've passed the point where we know that we can't make up time. We're due in at Lyon in about 20 minutes time. We're only just leaving the previous stop. We've still got 200 k's of travel, so we know we're not going to make it on time. But I just want a trouble-free, hassle-free run compared to the one on the last episode. All right. It's quick and the dead. Lots of sirens. Now we need to take a almost an immediate exit. Now just wait for the traffic to move that little bit more, just to make the corner a little bit safer. Traffic will move in a minute. Disorganized chaos. French roundabouts by the looks of things. Haven't done a lot of travel within France. I've been to Paris. Did a lot of walking. In Paris. That was cool. I did a couple of day trips on the TGV. But in terms, and of course the Eurostar from Paris to London. So much traffic. So many sirens. Look at the traffic just waiting to get around this roundabout. Maybe if I... No, I don't want to go much further because I don't want to hit this guy in front. I've already had a bad enough run without hitting this guy. Seriously, he could move up a bit more. Even though the police are there, he can move up a bit more. And I'd be able to get around 100%. Like, I was a little bit more confident. But now, I'm not confident at all. You know, this view makes it look easy. That view makes it look really easy to get down. But having said that, I have had a terrible run. This view makes it almost look impossible. Even if I go full lock. Ah, come on. Have I done it? I think I have, you know. Just go really slow, really slow. Keep this line. There we go. It looked really horrible from the point of view that I've got from the cab. Also helped with some content from the introductions. Alrighty. I'm hearing lots of sirens and I'm pretty sure they don't actually sound like that in France. But anyway, let's continue. Looks like we've got another toll booth coming up here shortly. It's after 20 past 8 at night. It's obviously, you know, not winter, because if it was winter, it'd be dark by now. Have I got stuck? Really? This isn't good. Oh, I've misjudged slightly. Normally I'd do that sort of stuff from in cab, but I didn't want to be sitting there all night. These tolls are a dangerous spot for me, especially on Euro truck. Alright, so we're heading towards Nice at the moment, it seems. So we just have to give way to other traffic, which there isn't any. Alright, let's go. Alright, Alright, let's just hope this is a nice run down the motorway and we can get into Lyon and we can put this behind us. I do think that when I get to Paris I'm going to be on shuttle bus duty for a while. See if I don't get fired. Alright, I'll go after the blue truck. Alright, let's go. 185 k's to go. Let's count it down. Time to put the hammer down. 10-4. So no looking out. No trying to create shots for the introduction on the motorway. Keep the distance. Hopefully it'll stay dry. Keep my distance from other people. That's what I need to do. I know the report card's gonna suck when I get to Lyon, but we can manage this. We can do this. It's the longest day of my life. It's the longest day of my life so far. Haven't seen any trains yet in France. I've seen a couple of the stations. Okay, I need to keep my distance from that truck. Oh, that was close, Mr. Taxi. Not heading towards Paris, it seems. Light him up, pleasey. Light him up. I'd love to see that. Alright, Euro truck, something like that, American truck. Just turn him on, light him up. We're about to put the hammer down. 10-4. The traffic seems to have improved a lot since the in the last couple of years since I played with Fernbus. So that's good. I know that the AI traffic is something that some people have reported having problems with. Now, I don't think I need to have another rest stop before I hit Lyon. I think I've had the 2 rests that I am required to have. We should have plenty of fuel. I did fill up during the first episode. So I just need to make sure that I give this guy a bit more room in the blue truck. Alright, he's got a little bit ahead, so we can speed up a little bit. Lots of vans of all different colours, I've noticed. So we'll get past Speedy Van. $125 k's to go now before our arrival. Looking on the map, looks like we stay on this pretty much all the way, which is good. Comfortable staying in this lane. We do have a few trucks ahead of us. It is night time now, so we'll probably see some more trucks. Oi! Another couple of trucks merging in front of me. Now that did cut down the distance that I had. Like, I had a good distance between me and somebody in front of them. Those two box trucks decided just to change lanes, one after the other very quickly. One of the things, of course, you have to be aware of. One of the many things you have to be aware of. So I'll be quite happy to put all these trucks in my rearview mirror. $100Ks to go now. It's just after 9:30 PM. So we're running about 2 hours late. So we're about an hour, probably about an hour or so away now. Alright. So Leon, that's good. We can keep going. Under the bridge. So have I driven a bus this size in real life? No. Have I driven a truck the size of those that are around me now, like the big semis? No. Biggest truck that I've actually driven is it like a 3-ton truck, something similar, not the tanker, but the one in front of the tanker, something similar to that. But it's like 3 tons. Might be a little bit smaller than that. But I did a fair bit of driving of those recently while I was moving to Newcastle. Got told today that I can basically stay here as long as I want by the owner, so that's awesome. Nothing like having a bit of stability during a global pandemic. I know many people haven't. I feel fortunate that I do. So past these couple of trucks, 48 Ks to go now, so lots of time on the open road. The the gain time really accelerates when you're on a motorway like this. Ultra speed Germany. Oh, being in France reminds me of a story. I was having a couple of discussions with people in relation to languages and how certain things, how certain things have genders in language, even though they might not necessarily have a gender in reality. Now, of course, that it's, gender's a very complicated thing in 2020, but I'm talking about, well, we might have to exit up here. But I'm talking about objects, not necessarily people. Now it's... I'll get to that story in a minute. We made it. So they were talking about how different inanimate objects have genders. Traditionally, something like a ship, like a warship or something like that, is often gets referred to as female. That sort of thing. Now, I can't remember which is which, but in German and in French, the same things. Yeah, I'll put the reading lights on in a moment. Like we're going over a bridge now. Now I can't remember which way is which, but in French, a bridge is one gender. Oops, a bridge is one gender, and in German, now I can't see myself. Reading, restroom, driver's light on, kitchen, reading. Alright, your reading light is on. So, let's say hypothetically, in France, a bridge takes the masculine form in language, and in German, it takes the feminine version, okay? Just as an example. Now, for me, I don't care if my bridge is a boy bridge or a girl bridge, as long as I can get across the bridge from one side to the other, and the bridge doesn't fall down while I'm...
Das ist ein Bus und kein Hochseeboot im Sturm.
As long as I get over the bridge and the bridge doesn't fall down, or as long as I'm going under the bridge and if it doesn't fall down, or if I'm going over it doesn't fall down, I don't care if it's a boy bridge or a girl bridge, as long as the bridge gets the job done. But it's, it's weird how in the two languages, how a bridge has a totally different gender in one language compared to the other. Now, it also reminded me of when I was flying to Germany once, and the on the plane, the cabin supervisor had a sense of humour, and on a lot of carriers in Europe, Doesn't matter if it's airlines or if it's buses or if it's trains or whatever. You'd often have the native language first, then you'd have English, if English wasn't the first language. You know, in some countries you might actually have 3 announcements or 3 languages. I know when I was in Macau, the signs were done in Mandarin, English and Portuguese due to the history of the country and who occupied it at various times. So I was flying into Berlin. I was flying to Berlin, and we were just taking off. And the announcement was, first of all, in German because we were going to Germany. And there was one part of the speech or the public address announcement. There was one section that something was funny. And so half the plane, obviously the German half, found it funny, so they laughed. Now the other half of the plane were either English speaking and didn't understand the joke, or they were, some other language, or they were Germans who didn't find the joke funny. Then when it came down to the English version, the flight attendant went through what I presume was the same speech and got to the funny bit, and the other half of the plane laughed. So that was the English side of the English half of the plane finding something funny. And I've actually spoken to a lady who does subtitling for TV. And in her case, she is subtitling Mandarin into English for an Australian TV audience. Now, the way that she explained her job to me was that she wasn't meant to be doing like a direct translation, but because people can only read so much on a screen at a time, her job was basically to convey the point in a short sentence or a short couple of sentences that didn't lose the meaning, but it might not have been what was said word perfect. And as long as the meaning wasn't lost, it was all good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived in Lyon. Thank you for travelling Flixbus this evening. We hope you have had a pleasant journey with us. Please ensure that you have all of your personal belongings with you. Thank you. Please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you. Check underneath the seat, the luggage rack above your head, and also the seat pocket in front of you. If you have given me your luggage, it will be under the coach and I will get it out for you as soon as we stop. Thank you for travelling Flixbus and have a very good evening. Alright, we'll put our bus there. Now we'll turn on, we'll open the rear doors. We'll unlock the luggage compartment. We'll get out. We'll open luggage compartment. Looks like everyone's good. Get back in the seat. Alright, we'll turn the bus off. We will log out. And here we go. Okay, so let's have a look. We transported 22 out of 22 passengers. Good work. Tickets sold. 3 out of 3. Good work. Checked in or sold invalid tickets. None. That's good. Stops completed. 1 out of 4. What? We completed all of our stops. Maybe they're talking rest stops. I don't know, but we were good on that. Contact with our central reservation. 1, not good. Refueling once. Turns out we didn't need to, so we actually lost some points for that. Did not run out of fuel. Big green tick there. 901 kilometres. All right. Scheduled arrival. Well, sort of okay. Scheduled departure. Not okay. On schedule, no. Resting quality, 0. I gave the passengers plenty of time to rest. They might not have been on time, but it was. Missing passengers, nil. We turned on our restroom, so that's good. We didn't have our reading lights on the whole time. We had our Wi-Fi on. We didn't have our passenger compartment light on, it seems. Air conditioning, 91% satisfied. We paid all of our announcements leaving the stops. Traffic rules, this isn't good. Maintain driving time, good. Maintain work time, not so good. 3 properties damaged, 3 accidents, no speeding, no radar control. We drove on road 99.2%. Steering misbehaviour 3, curb stones hit 1. Speeding limits maintained 98% of the time. Not too bad really. And safety distance broken 6 times. So we scored 3,344 experience points. And I gained a level. I've gone to level 4. So what does that mean? I have no idea. Let's continue. I have now gone to level 4. So now, let me see, we went from Stuttgart and we went to Freiburg. Then we went back to Dijon and now Lyon. So that is excellent. Where can we go now? That's a very good question. Let's have a look. Where can we go now? Now, okay, we are down in Lyon. Oh, well, we can start in Lyon. We can do that, but where can we go after that? That's locked. Clermont-Ferrand. All these are locked. I'm not going all the way over to the country just to go over to there, to Reims. Really? Can't go there. Tours, can't go there. Bordeaux, can't go there. Toulouse, can't go there. So where can I go? Where can I go? That is the question. That's not good. I can't go anywhere else in the southern part of France. Not liking that at all. Let me see, what can we do shuttle-wise? So we're right on. So can we zoom in? So we can't go Lyon to the petrol station. Lyon to the depot. Or to the service area. Where else can we go? This is not good, Fernbus. I thought by unlocking Lyon I'd be able to go somewhere down south, but it doesn't look like we can. So we can go to Lyon. We're in Lyon now. We can't go to Grenoble. We can't go to Nice, Marseille, Perpignan, Toulouse. Can't go and see the Airbus factory. Bordeaux. Paris is well and truly out of the question. This is crap. It's not the way that I wanted to end. If I go into free play, let me see if we go. Just to show you Paris. We'll go to the port. No, that's not all we want to do. We'll go for a ride around Paris to have a look at the minibus. I don't think that will unlock anything, which is a shame. So you go buy a DLC thinking that you'll be able to go somewhere. Like, yeah, I went to Lyon, but I would have thought that once I arrived there, I would have been able to go somewhere that was a little bit, further down south, for instance, or even if they didn't unlock Paris straight away, head in the general direction thereof. That's a little bit disappointing. Actually, I didn't think that. I thought it would have gone a lot worse with the, passenger comfort meter and all that sort of stuff in the end on that route. I'm not happy about that route. I'm not happy with how I performed, but could have been a lot worse. I'll definitely have to do some more reading about how I can unlock some more areas in Paris and France in general. It's annoying. This isn't the Lyon map, it's the France map. So it looks like the only way that I can see Paris anytime soon is if I go into free mode, which is what we are about to do. But in the meantime, let's go for a real slice of life here on Simulator Deck, and then we'll come back and we'll go around Paris. Or we won't. we're back to Fernbus. Let's go back. Route planner. No, I don't want to leave the current route. I just got here. Alright, so we are going to go exploring around Paris with our minibus, our coach, our Now, we did feature it a couple of episodes ago. I was expecting to be on the way to Paris right about now, but because we're not, alright, here we are. Let's get some action happening. Gauges are detailed, so let's close the door. We got no passengers anyway, but let's go. Park brake off. I do like the fact that it's got a reversing sensor, reversing screen, so you can actually see where you're reversing. That's pretty sweet. Alright, let's go. Let's have a look around France, shall we? Around Paris, more specifically. Not the way that I wanted to do it, but so we don't have to worry about passengers. We don't have to worry about a route because we haven't got one of them. So we can just explore the city a little bit. And go. That hay pillar's in a foy. Did he just crash? Oh, he did! Oh, check! Oh! Oh, look. Oh, and there's the Eiffel Tower. Let's get back in cab. Oh, how good was that? I have no idea where in Paris we actually are, except there's a French flag, and I just saw the Eiffel Tower. So, let's get out of this little bit. We'll just keep on heading in the direction of the Eiffel Tower, and we should be sweet. Oh, I can't believe that bus crashed like that. Actually, we'll head this way. Lots of scooters out and about. From what I can remember, it was pretty common to have cars parked on the footpath like this. Alright. I'm glad to say, after driving that Scania for 3 episodes, I'm glad to say that this van doesn't feel like you're just driving a Scania or a big bus like that. It actually does feel like you're driving like a actual van of its actual size. Like, I started this series of Fernbus with this vehicle, and I hadn't driven one of the bigger vehicles for a while. But yeah, it does feel like you are actually driving a minivan. Alrighty. See, waiting for me to come out. Let's go. Haven't seen the Eiffel Tower lately, so I would hate to drive in Paris. From what I've seen, just walking around, I would hate it. You'd probably be used to it as a local, but as someone who doesn't know the area, I'm actually surprised it didn't actually take me that long to get to Lyon from the previous stop. I've noticed sometimes there's a little bit of lag, and then that guy's riding with one wheel off the road. That was funny. Like, you're driving along, and then there's a little bit of lag where you can't do anything, and then you sort of catch it again. So we'll just wait to go left. I've sort of lost my bearings. I don't know where I am. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to continue this series in France. After all, I did pay for the map. That would be nice. You know, I have unlocked one French city, so it would be nice to be able to use the others in route mode. Even if they gave me one city that I had to go to on the next one from Lyon, let's say Nice for instance, and they just unlocked that, and then I got there and then it unlocked another one or another couple. You know, I don't necessarily expect to be able to go to Paris straight away, but it would be nice. Also, when I was in Paris, it does make you realise how many French words are words that we use in English routinely, but you don't even think about it. Words like detour, you don't even give it a second thought. Everyone knows what a detour is in English, but you don't necessarily think of it as a French word. Will you make up your mind, teal man? I know the lane ended, but seriously. So I'm hoping there's a way, and I'll look for a way to see if there is a way to be able to drive in France to be able to unlock more cities so I can actually go somewhere. That would be nice, considering I've paid for the DLC and for the map. That would be nice, but we'll see. Hopefully this won't be the last episode of Fernbus, because I do like travelling around the different cities and exploring them and that sort of thing. But after this I'm going to start Tourist Bus Simulator, which is also made by the same company that does Fernbus. So that will be interesting. I didn't think much of it till I actually saw someone else do a video on it. I'm like, yeah, that's come to a point now where we can do a series on it, so that's all good. There's a lot around simulated buses, trains, planes. I'm starting. Haven't got back into the simulated sports ball yet. That's to come. The emergency services role plays can wait a little bit. But lots of stuff since I've resumed simulated Irk in 2020. It's been quite a productive little last couple of months, really, in terms of getting some serious gameplay in. Just celebrated 50 episodes of Train Simulator. Okay, so we can go now. Let's go. Can I see the Eiffel Tower again? Can anyone see the Eiffel Tower? I think this might be the bridge that goes over the river. Some famous sculptures. I can't say the Eiffel Tower anyway. That's the main landmark in France that I know, in Paris that I know. That's immediately obvious. We're going right, are we? Okay. Left, sorry, left. You're other right. Hopefully Teal Wagon knows where they're going. I did notice when I was walking around Paris, very aggressive panhandling. Although that was a few years ago, things haven't changed. Things have probably got worse since 2000 and I want to say 11 question mark. 2014 was the last time I was overseas. I remember that. Been 6 years since I can travel overseas for one reason or another. It's unbelievable. Okay, you're going over there, so we'll follow this person in front instead. I haven't seen any regular buses yet. I've only seen the occasional Fernbus. Where are you going, grey van? Looks like we're heading back out to the docks, are we? I don't want to be following this van anymore if I can help it. Back in the van, let's go. That quarter was not logical. The Paris map looks good so far from what I can see. I saw the Eiffel Tower for once for about 10 seconds. Looks fairly good. I think the shuttle bus around here would be quite good. There'd probably be a number of places where you could have a stop in reality. You know, from the I don't know what they've done with the map. If you can go hotel to the train station or hotel to the airport or anything like that. Now that arch is familiar for some reason. Oh, when I was around the bottom of the Eiffel Tower, I didn't climb it or anything. Oh, this is that really complex roundabout where you can just sit and watch cars for weeks. Just trying to get around, and it's every person for themselves. Is that the Champs Elysees down there? I don't know. We'll just continue to go around the roundabout. We have Eiffel Tower visual again. it that one? Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. If we can make it to the bottom of the Eiffel Tower and get the bus in the shot of the Eiffel Tower, I think that'd be that would be really cool, I think. Yep, rightio. There it is. So sort of keep the Eiffel Tower to our left, get in a little bit closer. Don't know where I'd actually be able to park near it, to be honest. Oh, I'm well speeding. Oh, I get the feeling I've been to this bit before. So now, where's the Eiffel Tower now? Just behind that tree, I think. Oh, here's one of these other... I'm going this way, stuff it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Sorry mate, I'm not from around here. Oh, there we go. Why is there a photo icon there? Alright, let's... see if I can get a good angle. Probably not here. I have to go towards that photo icon, I guess. Maybe that's supposed to mean touristy spot. Trying to find a good angle so I can get the Eiffel Tower in, but it's not looking good. Well, we got there. We got to the base of it. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do a sneaky U-turn. Oi! That wasn't good. This isn't a demolition derby, dude. Alright, I shouldn't do this, not very realistic, but we are going to put it in park there, turn off the engine, get out, alright, let's go for a walk. Oh, hello, Flixbus. Alright, let's have a look. I've created a massive traffic jam. I don't care at this point. So there we have it. Hang on, we'll go back a little bit further. We'll include some of these cars in the... There we go, the Eiffel Tower. I've been Simulator Dirk, you've been wonderful. I'm about to get kicked out of Paris, I reckon. I'll see you next time. Hopefully there is a next time on Fernbus Coach Simulator. I need to know how to get more time in Paris and to do routes in France and that sort of stuff. Stay safe out there, watch out for buses. See you later on. Bye for now.
Gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.